Lawmakers have still not found a fix to make sure President Biden is on the November ballot. An obscure law is keeping him off. But Governor DeWine is determined to fix that, calling a special session for tomorrow. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow has been answering your questions, and tonight she tells us how we got here and what we can expect this week.
This is an extraordinary situation when we have the ridiculous situation that we have not taken action to deal with a problem.
Governor Mike DeWine is forcing Ohio lawmakers to reconvene to fix an obscure law that could keep President Joe Biden off of November's ballot. So what's the problem? Current Ohio law requires parties to confirm their presidential candidates 90 days before the November election, which is August 7th. But Biden won't be the official nominee until the DNC nominates him on August 19th. So, how did we get here? In April, Secretary of State Frank LaRose warned Democratic leadership about the law. For the following weeks, lawmakers went back and forth on what to do. Ultimately, Republicans agreed to help make sure Biden was on the ballot. In May, the House and the Senate each created their own ballot fix. The House version simply changes the nominating deadline to August 23rd. Senate President Matt Huffman's version does the same, but also bans foreign donations to state ballot issue campaigns.
Foreign money needs to be out of these statewide elections.
But State House Democrats and House GOP leadership argue that the Senate's version has additional provisions in it that would make it harder for citizens to have their voices heard. It would require local groups to register as a PAC, meaning filing disclosures with the government and making it more difficult to collect signatures.
When the people say we're going to do this grassroots effort to put something on the ballot, to say we disagree, it's to quash that.
Because of the lack of movement, DeWine called for a special session, which will last from Tuesday through Thursday. This means a compromise needs to be found to meet the governor's timeline, which House Speaker Jason Stevens says he's prepared to do.
We should be able to come up with a solution that's very straightforward and get it done without all this gamesmanship back and forth between the Senate.
So what happens if the lawmakers don't find a compromise by the end of this special session? Nothing. The legislators can continue working the next week if they can't come to a conclusion. Democrats have been suggesting that they will go to court to get Biden on the ballot if there isn't a compromise. But the governor wants lawmakers to figure it out.
We should not be looking to the courts to solve our problems in the state of Ohio.
The only other option, the DNC can announce Biden's nomination early. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.
You can watch all of Morgan's coverage of the special session from Columbus this week here on News 5.